Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group will present about how the Egyptian was built. Then I will introduce the members of my group are Amira, Balqis, Amal, Adnin, Asma, Sumayyah, Aulia, Azmah, and lastly Mardiah. In the topic, our group will discuss about first introduction, second, pharaohs in Egyptian society, third, yearly pyramids and who built the pyramids, fourth, the old theory of scientists regarding the way pyramids are built, then design and construction, lastly conclusion. Firstly, introduction. The pyramid is a great architectural structure built of rock and has a rectangular base and four sides of a triangular slope that merges at the top. The Pyramid of Egypt is known as the place of the tomb of the king of ancient Egypt. The pyramids are also the most spectacular man-made building ever built, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza. It was built when Egypt was at the height of civilization as one of the richest and strongest civilizations. The greatness of this building illustrates the role of unique play by the king as a leader in ancient Egyptian society at that time. Even though it has been more than 4,000 years, the pyramid still retains some of its majesty by illustrating the glory and role of civilization regarding the past.
Next, I will continue about pharaohs in Egyptian society. During the 3rd and 4th dynasties, Egyptian civilization enjoyed remarkable prosperity and economic stability. This is closely related to the position of the king in which society at the time believed in the existence of human beings chosen by the god to be their mediators on earth. Therefore, it was important for the society at the time to preserve the greatness of the king even after his death, when it was believed he was the god of death. The pharaohs were the great rulers of Egypt. Ramesses II was the longest-reigning pharaoh in the history of the 19th dynasty of Egypt, more than 66 years. During his reign, has produced great success to the Egyptian society to the point of being given the title of the Great Ancestor. Among the success of Ramesses II throughout his reign was the restoration of glorious Egypt. Although success, piracy rampant in Egyptian waters were successfully eliminated, subduing enemies such as the Hittite Empire. At the time, the empire built by Ramesses II was already pretty great. Its wealth abounded uninterrupted from enemies, namely Haiti and Assyria, who were terrified of the greatness of the leadership of Ramesses II. As we know, the success of the pharaohs is not from the aspect of contributions in the military fight, but there are many great buildings carved in the name of Ramesses II, such as Queen Abu Simbel, Tomb of Queen Nefertari, and also P. Ramesses and others.
Next, I will continue. The second point is about early pyramids and who built the pyramids. The oldest famous pyramid in Egypt was built around 2,630 cm at Saqqara for King Djoser of the 3rd dynasty. Known as the Step Pyramids, it started out as the traditional mastaba, but evolved into something much more ambitious. As is the earliest architect of the pyramids was Imhotep, a priest and healer who about 1,400 years later would be regarded as the patron of scribes and doctors. However, the pyramids were built by slavers of Fargus forces toward skeleton excavations from the era suggests that the workers may have been native Egyptian Argus slavers who worked their pyramids for years when the Nile flooded many nearby lands.
The old theory of scientists regarding the way pyramids are built. It has become a question of how pyramids were built because the pyramids use a very large stone and were estimated at 2,500 kilograms each. According to the theory of a scientist, the ancient Egyptians moved rocks using a round-shaped stick and sleeves to reduce friction. This can facilitate the removal of the stone. Moreover, one of the oldest theories scientists have ever told of regarding the construction of a pyramid is that a round-shaped rod or pillar is placed in front of a stone block. When the stone block is pulled forward, the rod at the back will be lifted and moved forward. In addition, according to their calculations and based on experimental information obtained from testing their hypothesis, a group workers consisting of 50 people were required to move a block of stone weighing 2,500 kilograms at a speed of 0.5 meters per second, equivalent of 1.8 kilometers per hour.
Now we go to design and construction of pyramid. Initially it was rectangle in shape mastaba that could be seen on the top of the pyramid over 2,000 years ago based on the observation of archaeologist Sir Fielder Petrie. But during the reign of Pharaoh Djoser around 2630 BC, there was already process in theme of pyramid construction techniques. The technique of pyramid construction again repeat process during the era of Pharaoh Sneferu rule around 2574 BC, where the era saw the construction of the three pyramids. However, the pyramid built was not a step pyramid but the first model of smooth surface pyramid as a mold to the construction of the pyramid at Giza. The last great pyramid builder was Pharaoh Pepi II, who ruled from 2278 to 2184 BC. During his 94 years reign, the weight of the Old Kingdom diminished, the prestige of the pharaohs declined, that the power of the cultures increased. The last pyramid built at Saqqara was 172 feet high and was complete during the first 30 years his reign. The last conclusion. Result of the assignment, we can see that the pyramid is a very unique design. This is because the way of building a pyramid is very different from the way of building in the present day where they use stone block to build the triangle of the pyramid. Of course, we may never get a real answer as to how the pyramid were built, but exciting theories may bring us closer to the answer we have been looking for. That's all from our group. Thank you.